Let us pause for a moment to consider a question that has echoed across centuries, whispered by mystics, scientists, and artists alike. What if the universe is not just made of matter, but of patterns? Today I bring to your attention one of the most elegant and mysterious of those patterns, the Fibonacci Spiral, a sacred geometry found not only in nature, but in the very rhythm of creation itself. Origins of the Fibonacci Spiral. The Fibonacci sequence was introduced to the Western world in the 13th century by Italian mathematician Leonardo of Pisa, known as Fibonacci. The sequence is simple yet profound: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and so on. Each number the sum of the two before it. When these numbers are translated into proportions and laid out geometrically, they form a spiral. This Fibonacci spiral closely mirrors another sacred ratio, the golden ratio, a proportion known since the time of the ancient Egyptians and Greeks to represent divine harmony and balance. But this spiral's origin is far older than any book or formula. It is found in the unfolding petals of a rose, the curve of a seashell, the arms of a galaxy, the DNA helix, and even the way hurricanes spin across the Earth. This spiral is not human-made, it is cosmic design, a fingerprint of divine intelligence. What the spiral is for: a blueprint for growth. The Fibonacci spiral is not merely aesthetic, it is functional. It reveals how growth happens in nature, not chaotically, but through intelligent expansion. In biology, it shows optimal growth, how sunflowers maximize seed packing, or how trees grow leaves to absorb sunlight efficiently. In architecture and art, it creates a feeling of natural beauty and proportion. In human consciousness, it represents spiritual evolution, the spiral path we walk as we expand into deeper awareness. It reminds us that true growth is not linear. It spirals, ever widening, always returning, yet never the same. Practical uses: how to use the Fibonacci spiral. 1. Meditative visualization. Sit in silence and visualize yourself at the center of a golden spiral. As the spiral unfolds, see yourself expanding in awareness, shedding limitations, evolving in harmony with nature's rhythm. 2. Design and space creation. Incorporate the spiral into architecture, room layout, or even garden design. It naturally promotes flow, balance, and energy coherence. 3. Personal life mapping. Use the spiral to track your own growth, recognizing that life moves in cycles that repeat, but each time from a higher perspective. When you face the same challenge again, you're not back at the beginning. You're on the next turn of the spiral. 4. Healing and energy work. Practitioners of Reiki and sound healing often trace spirals over the body's energy centers to activate alignment and release blocks. Impact on the world: how it can affect the world. In a world obsessed with straight lines, quick fixes, and linear progress, the Fibonacci spiral offers an antidote: organic growth, intuitive evolution, and cyclical wisdom. If we embraced the spiral, education systems would honor individual rhythms of learning, cities would be designed to flow with nature, not against it. Healing would become holistic, seeing health as a spiraling journey rather than a point A to B fix. Spirituality would shift from dogma to dynamic awakening. The spiral is not a destination, it is a way of being. As we spiral out of old systems and into a future more aligned with natural law, the Fibonacci spiral stands as a guidepost, reminding us that evolution is not forced, it unfolds. Conclusion and call to action. So I leave you with this thought: where in your life are you resisting the spiral, clinging to straight lines? And where can you begin to trust the sacred curve of your becoming? Embrace the spiral. It is not just math, it is the language of life itself. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more.